How we doing? We're back, hopefully with audio. Lots of audio today. Fresh batteries and a very noisy Christmas display. Let's go. Here he is. That is such a noisy tree, that. Turn that one up. That's better. That's better. Right. How we doing? We've had lots of snow and ginger. We had a lot of candy in there. We had a lot of candy in there this morning. Let's see, we're lacking candy. So we're Aaron in, Joe's in. We didn't have exclamation mark. Where we got? I got presents falling already. Rain. We didn't put exclamation mark rain in. Danish, how you doing, Paul? A hose pipe ban, yeah. I think they've explained that to you. Yeah, I know the feeling, Aaron. Aaron's doing combos. Bob's in, hi Bob. Yeah, can you remember back? I'm trying to think when it was. I think it was sometime in the 70s where they turned off all the water and we had standpipes. There's a candy. Do you remember when we had standpipes? Christ, I was a kiddie back then. I'm sure I am. FM, welcome, mate. Rob's in. Rob Cross, how you doing, Rob? Nick's in. Fancy Handy. It's in the emojis. Those are weird things. One looks like a bag of chips with a face on it. I'm not sure about that. Mrs. Cruncher's still not great, Aaron, but you know, I think she's getting a little bit better over time, but it's taken forever. Hi Benji. Aston's in. Welcome Aston. Just trying to catch up with everybody. Tim's in and out, checking it all about. Whee! Rob, I can't miss the super chats now because they just jump up in front of my face. I meant to trigger it so as you get presents dropped down with super chats. I haven't done that yet. I forgot all about that. But thank you very much, Rob. Keeping down through the chat, just checking in on you. Sumatra coffee, yeah, I did used to. I went a bit mad with coffee at one stage. Woo! More presents showering down. Simon, how you doing, Simon? We were talking about you yesterday. We're looking over your batteries, mate. Les is in. Hi, Les. Dave Rhodes. Wonder. I don't know. Penguin is the only one that holds the key to that. SoundSync is almost a second behind the video on the opening screen. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. That's Mrs. Cruncher. Did the candy. Well, this is out of sync, or the first screen was out of sync? I don't know. What can we do? PC is 5 seconds behind the telly. Mrs. Cruncher's in. Hello, Mrs. Cruncher. 76, Nick, was it? Aaron remembers them. Thank you, Rob. Still crashing. It seems to be everybody remembers that. Mrs. Cruncher, probably she's way too young to remember that. We got all sorts going on here now. It's raining candy. Multi, good afternoon, mate. Yeah, I don't know what's on with sync. Which way is it? Is it too fast, too slow? I can probably alter it somehow. Makes a change to be in a chat that isn't flying past with over 6,000 watching. If we had over 6,000 watching, Benji, this would be full time, mate, I can assure you. So there's an incentive, look. You know, like, subscribe and all of that, and everybody jump in the chat and I'll give up work. How about that? Afternoon, Martin, how are you, mate? It's Christmas. Mrs. Cruncher seems to be able to get them dropping really quick for something. Now that wasn't a good statement, really, was it? Mrs. Cruncher seems to get the commands working really quickly. There we are. How's that? I'm not sure what's going on with the audio then. Properties. Yeah, I can't seem to do anything with the audio for some reason. I wonder if it's because the audio's done on both. It's probably in the settings, the audio, I expect. Audio. Sample rate. Advanced. Decay rate. No. Stream delay. No, I'm not really sure. I'll have to ask ChatGPT or something. strong beer, yeah. He will have to go see Penguin for that. Fights with water pistols. JP Jetta. Welcome, Ken. Good to see you, mate. Get me a beer out and it'll be fine. Audio sync just cam good here. Okay, alright. That'll slow me down. We better go and see him then, haven't we? Whoo, we got more presents. Aaron's doing combos. Combos. We haven't had much gingerbread. Absinthe. I have, you know, partaken absinthe from time to time. Who's over here then? Oh, there he is. Nice picture of the bin as well. I missed it. Oh, Penguin's a bit small today, isn't he? I'm not sure why he was so big yesterday. I must have, yeah, not sure why he was so big yesterday, but not now. Yeah. Oh, he's getting bigger. Here he is. He's getting bigger. There he is. That's better, isn't it? There he is. And he's got number 2 up by his head. Let's go and do it. There's no zoom on this, but I can electronically zoom it in, if you know what I mean. So we've got number 2. Let's have a look in number 2. Apologies if you've got a shot of my backside. Oh, we have got something in here. What have we got? Oh, London Porter. Very nice. Courtesy of Mrs. Cruncher. Thank you, Penguin. Better have a try at that, I suppose, wouldn't we? Really, it'd be rude not to. So yeah, Mrs. Cruncher and Simon have provided the beers for this year's live stream. So again, thank you for the beer, Simon. Right, okay. I'm just trying to work out which button to push next. Let's do that one. Let's yeah, so this is Sainsbury's, I believe. Taste the difference. London Porter, 5%, so not mental, which is good because, you know, we got work tomorrow. Blandford Forum. So this is probably, is it Badger Breweries down there, Blandford? I think it is. Yeah, it doesn't actually say on there what the brewery is, but I think it's Badger down there, isn't it? We're gonna, well, Multi's our beer expert. What do you reckon, Multi? Is it Badger Brewery down at Gingerbread? Gingerbread. I think it's Badger down there, isn't it? Let's fire it up into the Radiocruncher pint glass or tankard. And if I can find what I've done with the openers on the floor. What's going on here? Smells good. I do like a porter, I must admit. I do like a nice porter. It's a tough job, this, isn't it? Having to drink a beer every day. I mean, it's horrible, but I'm taking it for the team, you know. I'm just doing it for you lot. I get no benefit from this. Oh, Hall and Woodhouse. That's just probably. What's it? I'm just wondering if it is Hall and Woodhouse then down at Blandford Forum. It rings a bell. Oh, it is Hall and Woodhouse. Duh. Says it there, look. Brewed and bottled by Hall and Woodhouse, Dorset. So I got I got it roughly right. I got it roughly right. Well done. My mic sounds a bit windy. It's probably rustling against my neck, I expect, when I'm moving. Yeah. It's just while I'm moving, it's rubbing against my neck because I've got a jumper on today. If I could stop that happening, I could just stick it down there out the way, can I? There we are. It won't do it now. Sainsbury's Churriade. Oh, you're nigh on an alcoholic, Aaron. How can you do that while I'm streaming? A bit windy today. I mean, the other thing, I might have two sources on at once, but I don't think I have, no. Right, better try this, am I? Yeah, it's a tough job having to drink these every day. I don't know how I'm going to survive, really. Anyway, cheers everybody, happy Christmas. I don't know if I look a bit dark in this picture, but is it lush? Is that better with my mic there, Joe? Brett, good afternoon to you, Brett. Oh, there's some YouTube vids on how to set up the sound sync correctly with OBS. Christoph's in. You appreciate drinking? Yeah, I am taking one for the team, really, Joe. No, I'm only messing, Aaron. No, you stay off of it. Just totally ignore me. This is fizzy pop, all right? Cheers, Joe. Yeah, it was just rubbing against my neck, that's all, because the jumper's quite tight around the neck. I could do with getting a new mic clip, actually, because the clip that the lapel mic's attached to is broken. I dropped the little metal bit on the floor ages ago and I can't find it anywhere. It's like a needle in a haystack, and it was not. The floor was actually fairly clear, but I've been around with a magnet and I cannot find it for the life of me. Derek, how you doing, mate? Hey, the presents are dropping quick today, aren't they? Right, well, today we are going to look at the Roberts RT1. Now this is the very first radio that Roberts ever produced, and I know I'm going to do one of these for Chris, but I'm still not sure whether I'm going to part with this one or not. Guess I've had this for a long time and I'm sort of attached to this one. Let's pop me onto my screen and we'll have a quick look at the trader sheet for this one. Oh, it says knocking it off the thing. Make sure we're all right. Oh, okay, so 1958 this one. So yes, even older than me. Amazing, isn't it? So, yeah, it was their first transistor radio. Let's just turn that down a little bit. So it's got 6 Mullard PNP transistors in it, a germanium diode detector, printed circuit and ferrite rod internal aerial. Now this, back in 1958, for the trader was probably quite a rarity, wasn't it, really? I mean, there were some transistor sets about, but not many. So it's long wave, medium wave, and it cost in 1958 £17, 8 shillings and 9 pence. So someone do the inflation maths on that. I think you can go into the British, like the Bank of England or something, and do a comparison to what that would be back then. But pretty much this would have been a radio that wouldn't have been able to be afforded by a lot of people, I don't expect, back then. Although probably a lot cheaper than the Volv radios of the day. So it's got a bit about circuit alignment, a thing about what it all is. So don't tell us what the transistors are there, but the detector diode is a Mullard OA70. It's got a thermistor in it as well, look, fancy. A VA1040. And I think I did manage once to get some old stock of those VA1040s. All of the older style Mullard thermistors are quite rare now. There's the circuit for it. Luckily we haven't got any AF117s. They weren't invented then. If they were, they certainly weren't in anything. So yeah, these are the transistors that Martin very kindly sent me over. Does it say what they are? No, it doesn't say what they are there, but it's a little bit of circuit alignment, thermistor in the output stage, output transformer. So very much a sort of same sort of layout probably as a Volv radio, but obviously with transistors instead. Early circuit board. So here's our transistor layout. So I think Martin did actually give me some OC72s. There may have been an OC45 in the bag as well. So very useful if you've got to repair one of these radios, because the problem is the capacitors pack up, and sometimes they will take the transistors out. So you've got to be careful. People say you don't need to recap it unless it's broken, but if you're going to risk damaging one of these caps, if someone looks on eBay to see what a new old stock OC45 is, I think you'll be pretty shocked. And I don't even know if you've got a new old stock OC72, but get Googling and fill us in on the info. Yeah, OC44, 45s, 71s and 72s. Quite rare nowadays. So there you are, that 1958, pretty old for a transistor radio anyway. 370 quid, Bob. Yeah, definitely. Let's just catch back up with the chat. You missed a beer reveal. It is a London Porter from Sainsbury's. Taste the difference. Brewed by Hall & Woodhouse, home of Badger Ale, or Badger Bitter. Have I ever tried 190 proof alcohol? Oh no, I haven't. I mean, it's like drinking IPA. That would be isopropyl alcohol. That is. Derek Taffman, how you doing, Derek? Gone quiet? Did it go quiet when You have the TV dropping out of the connection? What's going on? Audio's okay. Benji's got his brew. Menthanol. Fellow snowaholic. Does it rain the presents on the screen sharing page as well? Because I can't see that when I'm on the screen. You've got a Roberts RT1. Nice radios, Rob. Had to have a license just to listen to your radio. You got a bit of snow. There we go. I don't remember that, Aaron. But I know some of the older radios have got little license labels inside them. This one may have, actually. I can't remember now. Funnily enough, I was trying to find a photo of this radio to save me pulling it out and taking a picture of it for the screen on the live stream, you know, the slide. And I looked on Radio Museum, and lo and behold, there were my pictures on it. So I've obviously taken the pictures of this radio at some stage, but I can't find them. Schematics, Brett. Maniac. He's a madman. Gavin's in. Ho 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 to you as well, mate. Goat. Is it goat time? We've got some goat situations going on. So basically Bob's saying £18 back in 1958 would be £370 in today's money. It was a lot of money back then, wasn't it? You started in 1958. Started what, Tim? You started coming out. You were coming out of the womb. That is. I mean, this is getting bad. Hang on, I got for presents. The last one, got it. You were born in 1958, Tim. I think probably. The mic is in sync now. It's strange, isn't it? It's very nice beer, Christoph. You're playing all them great tunes in the 60s and 70s. Yeah, get well, Calvin. Sandra, how are you? 59 vintage. He's got to keep me in check. He's got to keep me in check, Paul. If you mix instant coffee and iron brew, it froths and tastes just like Guinness. Really? Perhaps that's our secret, Aaron. It keeps jumping here. It's going exclamation mark Sandra. So there's not going to be lots of Sandras dropping down in front of my face. A gingerbread. Do like a drop of gingerbread. Oh, you've got the yellow one. Cool. You need to send me a picture of that one, Aston. You need to send me a picture of that. Oh, we've got some snow coming. I've got to keep going that way. Get the last one. I'd love one of those. I've got the Starry Night one here, Aston. I've got a couple, but they're a bit rough. I need someone to design me some leather cloth and then design me a handle, and then we can put it all together and rebuild one. Born in 58, Tim. Born in 1970. Oh, it's the winter of 64. You like the Christmas graphics? Thanks, Gavin. I should have chat up. No, not there. There. There should be chat in there, but I've not really worked that out yet. And down the bottom here, there should be like little things saying about subscribers and, you know, all sorts of things happening here that don't seem to be enabled. I'm getting snowed on. There's no Santa. Excuse me. FM, Volves. That would be good, wouldn't it, if it rained Volves? I don't know, someone's clever enough to make that happen, potentially. It's raining Volves. Yeah. It's good stuff. It's good fun, isn't it? Just makes it a bit more interesting, doesn't it? Bit of a laugh. Right, let's have a reshuffle on here, and we'll get the today's victim up for a look. Now I'm pretty sure we've done a video before on the RT1, but I looked back through my videos and I searched RT1 and I could not find a video on the RT1, which is a bit strange because I'm sure I've done one before. Someone say penguin. Here he is. And there you go, Tim. See, it worked. Deoxit. I could make deoxit appear, but you know. Great snowstorm of the 60s. I do remember it being snowing back in the early 80s. Couldn't get home from Plymouth because it cut off Holden Hill. You couldn't pass Holden Hill. I think we basically had to stay back in our digs, but I can't remember. That was early 80s, I think. Anyway, let's go back to the main screen and let's get up my RT1. Now this one did have shiny tops on it, but what I should have done was I should really have put some lacquer on those to keep them shiny, but it's gone a little bit duller now. But it's still got the original handle on this one, which again is a thing of well, you very rarely get one of these with the handle intact. And the other thing is the Roberts badge on these is different to the later ones, like the R200s, and that added like an underline, because these are very, very fragile. So the later ones had an underline, and all the letters were stuck to the plastic of the underline, if you know what I mean. Have I got one here I can show you? Possibly. One here? No, maybe not. I have got one somewhere, but I can't dig it out. Is that it? No. No, I'm not one to hand without pulling everything out. But yeah, basically the later sets had an underline because these kept breaking. You only got to knock that and it'll break. '82 was this huge snowstorm. That would be it, Gavin. Yeah, definitely. Because I was doing my apprenticeship down in Plymouth at the time, and I can remember us trying to get back up through it. Very dodgy. Holding a big basket. 72 vintage, Derek? Your car was buried for over a week that winter, really, Nick? It was bad. I can remember it being really, really heavy. Yeah, that was before my time, Aaron. Joe said lots of ridiculous... Oh, I would be over there, Joe, I suppose, wouldn't it? Anyway, this is the RT1. A little bit different than the later models. Again, it's a bit dusty on top as well. Pretty good dial on this one as well. There's a little bit of foxing on it, Benji. There's a little bit of foxing on it. Maybe rust just popping through, but really nice dial on this one. I like this dial better than the later R200, 300. In fact, let me go and get an R200 a minute, because a lot of people get these radios confused and they try sticking 9-volt batteries in these. Do not stick a 9-volt battery in these. Simap, how you doing, mate? You can get brass replacements. I've got sort of some here. You can get them from online sellers from time to time. That one's sealed in a bag, isn't it? But you can get them, Simap. Thank you, Rob. There, look. Look at that, brand new now, look. No, there was a chap called Glyn, I think it is, that did those. Now I've messaged Glyn because he was the one that did the handles as well. He's made some handles for me in the past. Let's wrap that back up again. Rob, thank you very much. You're going to buy me some whiskey. Welcome back, Rob. Is your computer sorted? I'm sure you'll fix it. You got the R200. Let me go get the R200 in a minute, because I think Chris had his eye on this one. Chris isn't in tonight, which is strange. Hope he's okay. Hope he's all right. Or maybe he hasn't got the notification, but I've got a very nice R200 here actually, and we did repair this one in the stream a while back. I've got to take it apart again though, because I still need to spray the chassis inside because it started to rust. Unfortunately, people leave the batteries in these. So this is the R200. So look at the Roberts badge there, look, and the dial. So you've got that in your memories, dial, Roberts badge, and you can see the sort of depth of this. And here's the slightly later R200 look. So different dial. And you notice that we've now got an underline under the Roberts badge, because that is basically what holds it all together. It's a very similar looking radio, but not as big. If you look at the thickness of them, you can see that that one is deeper and it is bigger. So nice to have a side-by-side comparison, really. But good condition ones of these are very few and far between, and these as well. I've repaired these for a few people now. They do seem popular. Anyway, I'll pop this one just in behind there for now. I don't really want to put it on the floor in case I knock it. But I do like these older Roberts radios much nicer than the newer ones. Unfortunately, they went a bit cheapy really after the R600, R700s. They did go downhill quite a bit. But they're still going. So basically they were more consumer focused. So they mass produced them, and the quality dropped, but you know, I think the materials cost went up high. So let's have a look in the back. So you notice I've got a little battery in there, look. Because this one was designed to take a PP1 battery, as well as what, anybody remember what the really long battery was called? Was it a P11, was it? So there's like a little flag that moves up and down there, so it allows you to put a full length battery in, and this little flag just stops the PP1 floating about. Now these repro batteries are made by John again, and that one, if I open it up for you, now PP1 is 6 volts, this is a 6 volt radio, not a 9 volt, so all the later ones were 9 volt, this is a 6 volt. So you can see John has very nicely made up a 3D printed box. He's glued one of the, he's epoxied one of the connectors on for PP9, and he's got a couple battery packs in there. 3 volts either side, which is 6 volts. I mean, that's really nice. John's done a great job, and this is one of his later laminated covers. It does look the part, doesn't it? I forgot that was in there actually, because I got one here to show you, but so the positive is that one. So it is nice when you've got a classic radio to have the correct battery in it, isn't it? I know a lot of the Valve portables, people like to do replica batteries for those. Let's say we won't power it up with that one yet. We'll power it up with the power supply first, just to make sure there's nothing wrong with it, because I can current limit the power supply, but I can't current limit that. So this hasn't got one of those licenses in it, I don't think. So maybe, oh yes it has, yeah. I don't know if you can see that in underneath. Can you see that? Just in there? That is a license from the post office, a license plate. Now I believe there is a website somewhere where they've got a list of all these license plates. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere. Let's see if I can get you in, if I can prop it up. I don't want to damage this radio because it is quite precious. See if I can get you in a bit closer on that license plate so you can have a nose. Come on, you can do it. It's focused on something else now, isn't it? Come on, focus. There we go. So a lot of the radios from like 50s and early 60s had these license plates in them. I don't know a massive amount about them, so if anybody in the chat does know a bit more about them, then let me know. Catch up with the chat. Both very nice, Sandra says. You've got the RIC 1, Tim. Yeah, it would be Gavin. Thanks for the link, Aaron. Glyn is your middle name, Aaron. Llewellyn is a Welsh surname, surely, though. YouTube's been lapsed with the notifications. Any news when the BBC will be abandoning longwave? Well, this keeps coming in and out, doesn't it, the news about that, but yeah, I don't know the latest on that. All right, Rob, good luck with that, mate. Mobile phone on low wave. Yeah, definitely. FM, do it. Thanks, Samap. Go to radio prison for not having a license. And if we look over here, if I can find it, we've got the serial number and the original supplier. So any Percy Powell fans here, because the telephone, look at the telephone number, look, 1334. I take it you've got to put the Tunbridge Wells code in. Yeah, it would be big, Benji, wouldn't it? It would be massive. Your original surname was Macalasite. Oh, no worries, Aaron. Should be Pinnis. Yeah, Clint's a good chap, and I think he's just done a video on the radio I repaired from the R. Not the R, the 2001D. He does like that radio, but he's got this Eaton 1 now, which I think has taken pride of place, really, but I know he's a big fan of the 2001D. So yeah, Percy Powell. Percy Powell from Tunbridge Wells. So can we have a look inside this radio a bit closer then? What have we got up here? So that's our output stage. So this is the sort of RF stage with the trimmer caps, or probably oscillator coil, and then we've got our IF cans. I noticed one hasn't got a shield on it. I don't know whether that's dropped off or whether it didn't have a shield originally. I don't know. But you can see these little glass encapsulated transistors, can't you? Now I've kept this one original. There's the original capacitors are in this, and I don't think I should change them because it is in very good condition. And I do actually have all the original paperwork for this. I should have dug that out really, shouldn't I? Let me think, where is it? Is it in that folder there? Or is it in... You might be able to get it. I might be able to get the original paperwork for this in a minute, but I've got the original user manual and everything for this radio, and the bill of sale. Percy Powell and his large trowel. So yeah, you can see there we've got the little glass encapsulated. That's OC45s there that you can see in the shot, both of these. It's a little black glass encapsulated. You can see we've got this older style resistor here with a metal end caps look as well. Yeah, we've got one there that's slightly different. So I'd say these are probably older than those. I don't know. You can see the little red mica cap, and we've got the output stage here. Well, the audio stage. So that's an OC78D there. That's slightly different than what they say in the trader sheet, isn't it? We've got an OTCC electrolytic in there. Look, that one will be absolutely shot by now. I think if I ever did it, I'd have to stuff these two and potentially put a different cap underneath the circuit board for that one and leave it as is. Yeah, I could probably get a modern cap inside these two and leave them as they are, and that one there I'll probably have to put a cap underneath the board somehow and isolate it, but definitely would want to keep it original. So that's the audio driver stage, and we've got another. We've got a transformer there for the first audio stage, and then we're coming across. We've got our thermistor, look, this little VA1040, and our two OC78 outputs and an output transformer. I think that's just to match the impedance of the set to the impedance of the speaker, which is 3 ohms. And if we can see the speaker, let's just go down a little bit further. You can just about see it. So it's a roller speaker, and if we go down the bottom, you'll see it's a 3 ohm speaker. But I haven't done anything to this set. I've tried to leave it as genuine as possible. Some mica caps are not true micas. Do I know anyone who has a handle for an RT1? I've given you a link already, Rob, to someone that did them, but I don't think he does anymore. But I've got a handle that he did here. So that's a handle that Glyn did for me for the RT1. And that's for the Starry Night version. Unfortunately, what I was going to try and do was make up a template and mask all this off and try and spray it with like a silver spray can to replicate the stars on it. I'll show you in a minute what I mean. So yeah, there you are. That's the radio. Not much to it, but you know, they do work, and we'll pop some power on this in a minute and just test that theory out. So let me see if I can find the paperwork, if I can get there. This is the question, can I get there or not? Let me see, because I've got advent calendars and boxes of components down on the floor out of my way. Right, okay, nearly there. No, that's not it. It might not be in this room, it might be in the other room, or is that it there? No, that's my amateur radio license syllabus and everything. I keep some stuff from a long time ago. No, that's not that one. Is it that one? No. Yeah, no, I can't get to it for now. But I'll see if I can dig that out for another day, maybe. I forgot all about that. I should have got that out, really. So I think we need to get this one on some power and see if it won't fire up. Hello? Why has my camera gone off? Have I knocked that one? Didn't like that, did it? I'm back, there we are. Yeah, Bob, it's a lovely radio. Aaron's making it snow. Sandra's has got some candy. Personally, you would care or you wouldn't care, Aaron? Penguin. You got penguin cam again. Penguin cam. Penguin. Right, let's get some beer in me because my got a bit of a sore throat today. Right, let's have a look at my power supply then. Let's have a look at my power supply. Let's fire it up. We want 6 volts, please. Nothing more. And we're on 18. That would severely pop the radio. Let's hook it up. Beer. Rob's gone with Christmas. Hey! Right, so we're in the off position. Right, let's see if it'll work. What about that? It's working. God. As usual, everything's interfering here, but it is picking up still. Actually, that's really good. That's a bit scratchy. So with the original capacitors in, that's pretty good. Jay Farley and Ben, welcome.
If there was a risk of reoccurrence of
You put a full stop on the end of it, Aaron. It won't do it. You've got to take the full stop out, mate.
I just find it really, really frustrating that they knew.
No, it's this one here.
Coming out on December 2nd, yet nothing from part 1 has been acted upon, and Lady Amberly puts that into practice in this report as well. And so, what faith do we have in anything from part 2 or from part 3? They have not accepted all of them. Well, they've accepted them, but they've not enacted the recommendations from the Casey review either. And so these are huge, huge. Inquiry being such.
Let's try long wave, which is working. So we should get something around here.
Use a man holiday gift card, then not every guy.
For all those grill masters out there.
I'm usually giving parents gift ideas for boys of different ages.
This screaming goat made an incredible gift.
Who doesn't want this?
Well, guides, sometimes they're quite niche subgroups. Well, PM wants to offer you a guide to gift guides. You compile these.
So there we are. The 1958-59 radio is still working with its original capacitors. Who'd have thought that? You've been looking for my red Christmas radio. Oh, the this one. You mean this one, Jay Farley? It's only a little one I got in one of the sort of like gift shop type places. I don't know who it's made by. Snowing Village Radio. Produced for the Range. So I bought this in the Range. Look, if anyone's in the UK, they'll know the Range. It is made in China though. But yeah. Maybe scan that barcode. Scan the barcode, you might be able to get one. But yeah. That's a good little thing, that. I had to have that as soon as we seen it. Christmas snow, gingerbread candy. Oh, we got it all. Where's the candy? The candy didn't come down. Maybe it's a candy delay, Aaron, or you've overloaded the command system. I don't know. Anyway, cheers everybody. So it still works after all this time. So we can try it on our little battery. I don't know if that's got any charge in it, but I have left it unplugged. So let's see if our replica PP1, and I've got another one here. So I've got a couple of those. So well worth getting those from John. If anyone wants to contact John to get any of those battery replicas, you'll have to let me know. Still got 6 volts in it, look. So that's pretty good, isn't it? It's not connected to anything, so they shouldn't leak. Perhaps they might leak anyway, I don't know, but they're pretty good up to now. So there we are. We have a look on Radio World. Let's have a look. The Radio Museum, I mean, not Radio World. Radio Museum. Didn't like that, does it? Radio. So we have a look on Radio Museum, if I can get you to the screen there, and we go to pictures. You can see it's difficult to click on these, so that's the Starry Night one, and I've got one of those that you can have a look at in a minute. That one's in pretty good nick actually. It's even got the handle original, that one. This is the pictures of my radio. But for some reason, I don't know what they've done, but if you hover over the... Well, that's an external, like a car aerial socket there, by the way. If you hover over them, you can't click on it because the thing's underneath it, which seems a bit crazy. Ah, there we are. But this is the one that... come on. Why won't it let me click on that? If I go really quick it might. No. Sneak up on it? No. You think it would let you go left and right, wouldn't you? There's a close-up of the Starry Night one. That one's got a bit of a dodgy handle. It does look like someone may have painted those back in. I don't know. But this pattern... You imagine if you could find a roll of this leather, this Rexine, is it? Or vinyl? I don't know what you call it really, but yeah, very nice. So yeah, that's a transistor. So we've got a slightly different transistor in ours, haven't we, in the driver stage? But so it's got a collection, Graham Stevens collection, look, Howard Craven. Ah, there we are. We got it. That is the one I think that Aston's got, but I don't know if that's original because it's got the underline under the badge. Well, I don't think the original ones had that, so whether that's just been repaired by someone. It looks pretty good. A ladies' fashion radio. Of course, I believe the gold sovereign radio was an RT1 as well. That's a very ropey looking one. But still a rare radio if you can find one of those. Anyone's got one of those they want to get a shot of, you'll have to let me know. Say that's the Starry Night one that we just had a look at. Ah, this is what I wanted to show you, this big massive great battery. So this would have been the original battery look. It doesn't say what it was though, does it? Anybody know what that battery is? Where's Bill when you need him? Where's our friend battery maker when you need him? Is it PP11? Can't quite see it there, can you? I'm sure some of these were available in some really exotic coverings, but no, I can't see any more. Does it say anything about the batteries there? It just says 6 volt. Anyway. There you are. Let's catch up. GT Jeff, how are you doing, Jeff? Your first name's James. All right, yeah, James. For some reason, I don't know what it is. OBS seems to have pulled everybody's names to the limit. They're not abbreviations anywhere, if you know what I mean. beer. Oh, the maximum's 3, is it? Can you connect the radio to an external low voltage power supply via a DC power jack? Yeah, I assume you could if you really wanted to, Aaron. You'd have to wire the power jack up to, I mean, you wouldn't want to drill a hole in the back of that, would you really? I mean, what you could do, you could take off the aerial there, just unscrew that, I suppose. That's easy enough to unscrew, and you could pop a power jack in there if you could make up an adapter plate or something, because that's just an aerial. So you could wire that up, I suppose, but you'd want a linear power supply so as you didn't get all that modern junk noise in it. So if I take this outside and put it outside, out of the way of all the noise, it does work really well. It's a classic radio, and it is in great condition. Yeah, it has. It's for some reason they're not abbreviated anymore, Gavin. I don't know whether YouTube are doing something weird or whether it's an OBS thing. I should charge for those. You can actually do it, Danish. I can set it up so as you've got to pay sort of like any amount just to work the command, but that's no fun, is it? They do, Aaron. Very good, Ben. I was wondering where we get some jokes. Oh, it's not just me. Okay. Oh, hello. We're jumping. Banana Rexine. Paul's gained a 9555 and you have an 8880. I don't know what's going on. Your message about handles gets blocked somehow. I'm not sure, Joe. What was your message about handles? PP8 or PP10, is it? PP8 or PP10 looks a little too long. All right, okay, Rob. Brett says it's a PP8. Battery look like an AD28. No, it's not. I think I've got an AD28 here. It doesn't look like that. Oh no, it's an AD35. But yeah, it'd be nice to get a replica of that battery, wouldn't it? You never see those Roberts radios in the US. Derek's saying it was a PP8. Strange. There's a page on YouTube that lets you edit your handle. Ah, that could be it then. Maybe it's done some sort of refresh and put everybody's handles back to standard. I don't know. Well, that was very nice, thank you, Mrs. Cruncher. That was the London Porter, which is now all gone. So I did promise you we'll have a look at my storing out now. I've only got the case, the chassis out of this one. Where is he? Where is the story? Here he is. So I've got two of these. This is the best one of the two, but it's looking a bit worse for wear, isn't it? It's got no Roberts badge on the front. It's got a bit of a rusty grille. The front vinyl looks really good. It's on the top, it's started to fade, and you can see the state of the handle. If you look down here though, you will see that the handle did have the little stars on it. So my replacement handle is a little bit too white really, isn't it? But it's a good effort, to be fair. By Glenn, I think it's actually that way round. That's the back of it. Yeah, that's the front. So it is a good effort, but a little bit all white. I think we did a few different versions of that one. I don't know where the other ones are gone, but I mean that handle would work, but it's got funny sort of like kinks in it, and so yeah, it would be better than a busted up handle with lots of green tape on it. That you can sort of just about see it. It'd be interesting to see what's underneath the tape actually, and if we've got any of the original cloth underneath the tape. Probably. Let's unwrap it live. The wallpaper busy look is a bit overwhelming. You like the brown one. What's that, Danish? This one here, or oh, you mean the leather cloth on the radio? Sorry, I thought you meant the screen. Oh, I'm getting covered in very ancient insulation tape glue. Look. Ugh. Yuck. Oh, can I do this anymore? I'm taking it for the team again, look. Yuck. There must be somebody that manufactures handbags or something that could make some of these handles, you know. There must be. Anybody is handy with a sewing machine, then let me know. Because say, there was a chap called Glenn that used to do these for me. And we did sort of to and fro quite a bit with prototypes and trying to get a good handle together, and he was actually selling them on eBay for a while, but he sort of went a bit quiet, and I haven't heard from him for a long time. I know he wasn't very well. Still going. There's several layers on this. I don't want to cut it in case I cut through whatever's underneath, so I'm just unraveling it. We've got to keep these radios going for historic purposes, haven't we, really? Because, you know, they're not gonna... No, that's not the end of it. Where's our new end there? They're not going to be around forever, and I'm sure in the future there's not going to be that many people that are collecting these things. So we've got to save them. We've got to save these radios. I can't find the end now. Is that it there? Ah, there we are. Oh, I am absolutely covered in glue with this. Oh, and someone's put little tiny bits on that. What were they thinking? Ugh. This is like unwrapping a bandage, isn't it? That's been on there for months. Surely they had a whole roll of this tape. They've not just done little tiny bits, have they? Ugh. Ugh. I'll take one for the team, people. Where's the end of that one? I can't see. I'm trying to sort of scrape it with my fingernail, but I don't really want to, if you know what I mean. Where's the end of that one gone then? It's got to be there somewhere, is that it? Oh, it's all gone underneath my finger. Ah, there he is. It's all gone underneath my fingernails now. You used to do. Oh, Aston, come on! You can continue production, surely, just for us. You know, mates. You know, get that sewing machine back out, Aston. I don't think Glyn does them anymore. I will drop him an email. I know John will still do the battery replicas, but he doesn't do it on eBay anymore, I don't think. It's good to know these people that have got these crafts that they can... Oh, we're getting there. This is nasty. This is nasty as you like, this is. Oh, I'm nearly there, I think. I hope so, because I'm going to have to get something seriously corrosive on my hands to get this muck off. And I'm going to have to scrub underneath my fingernails as well. Yay! All of that. Well, we have... Someone's even put a bit of coat hanger underneath it, look. Just to support it. They pushed it through the... Oh, sacrilege. They pushed it through the leather cloth as well. Have they done that? I don't know. They've done a damn good job of it. Yeah, they've done a damn good job of that. I don't know how they've managed to get that to stick like that. Unless they pushed it... Oh, they pushed it through and then wrapped it around the other side, look. No wonder I can't get it out. Ugh. Well, there you are. That's what was underneath the tape. What the hell can I get that off my hands with now? Where's my hand wipes when I need them? I've got some really good ones that I got from work here somewhere. Where are they when you need them? I need them. I need the wipes. Where are the Hippo industrial wipes gone? No, I need them. Come on, Hippo, where are you? Yeah. Penguin, have you nicked my hand wipes? I bet he has. Yuck. Olive oil. I can't even touch the keyboard to type or scroll up. I can't touch the mouse or nothing. Petrol removes the most stubborn grease. Use a handle from an R600. No one wants them as they all need new transistors in that can. Yeah. The trouble is the R600 handle is totally different, Brett. Unless you've done it and fitted one. I mean, I've got an R700 is that, or a 600? I don't know. I did have a few handles knocking about here, but they're all over the shop at the moment. What I need to do is take one off and take one to like a leather shop or a handbag artisan. I need artisan people, don't you? Yuck. No, it's still all sticky as hell. What on earth can I get that off with? know what I've done with those wipes. They've got to be here. They can't have gone far. Got all the stairs, aren't they? No, they're not there. I did put a box of stuff in the spare room. Are they? No, put them in here accidentally, have I? No, don't think so. Not in there. My desktop bits and pieces. I'm just in the spare room at the moment. Oh, steady. I might better get at that paperwork for the RT1. Is it in here? I know I did keep it. I am still here, people. Just talk amongst yourselves. Mod high-speed volve tester, Dynatron, Sony, Vidor. Some old Roberts trader sheets. It's not in that one. It might be in this one. Burkett's. Echo. As you can tell, I keep all this really handy. I know where it all is, like, you know. What have I done with that then? I've got a few folders with service info and that in it that I've kept over the years. No, that's micro here. Oh well, it was a good thought, but I don't think I'm gonna find it. That's radio stuff, is it? Is that radio stuff? No. That's an old Ham International Jumbo. Ham International Jumbo fault finder thing. I could have sworn it was in that one, you know, but oh well. I still can't find me wipes though. Still can't find me wipes. Penguin, have you seen him? It's not in there, is it? Those. No, secret things from Mrs. Cruncher. Secret things. I've seen them. God for that. Right, I'm back and I have the wipes. I have the wipes. Heavy duty, ultimate power. That's what I need. Gingerbread. We've got lots of gingerbread coming down, have we? Wipes. Hippo trade wipes. You know, I'm not sponsored by Hippo. Should be. Selling enough of their stuff. Lighter fluid. Yeah, lighter fluid does get sticky stuff off for sure. Good enough for a hippo, good enough for me. I'm going to just put that there because I've got to pick this stuff here up now and put it in the bin. I don't want that on the floor, so I've got to put that in the bin. Yuck. Gonna need another wipe. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure where that stuff is for the RT1, but I have seen it recently, which is annoying. So I have got a box of paperwork in the other room. It's probably stuck in there, I expect. Right, I can go in the bin now. So let's have a quick nosy inside this one because I have noticed a couple things inside here. So firstly, we've got another of our license labels. Let's have a look, see what this one says. So if you all took a screenshot of the other one, so it's Great Britain, Northern Ireland, Ire, which is Ireland, Channel Islands, and Isle of Man. Royalty has been paid on this apparatus pursuant to A7-S. And there's the serial number. So again, we've got this is actually quite an early one, I suppose. If we look down at the plate there, look, the serial number, this one's 2044. So that's actually quite an early one. And interestingly enough, we've got someone stuck their postcode there. So anybody can do a quick postcode search on that. BS183DX. BS183DX. Welcome back again, Rob. Let's catch up on my chat a minute. I'll tell you, I've got a bit of a sore throat coming on here, people. Ooh. Right, let me just go back up. You've got to. IPA to melt the tape off, the glue is gone on it. A lot of how-to for making leather belts and handles for handbags. What I've done in the past is, I can't remember which radio it was I did it on. It does look quite good on some of them. And I have got to do it on another one. Is it down here, my handles and that? My handle stash. I don't know, but I managed to get some leather that was the right width on eBay. I don't know where my handles have gone now, but I have got a stash of handles here somewhere in a box, nice and tight. Do you like the Christmas jumper, by the way? It's very, very nice, isn't it? Look, today, very festive. Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! You fool! Louis Vuitton. Yeah, they might do it for me, Gavin. Benji's a good egg, and he makes a good cake as well, I can tell you. I've met Benji once up at one of the vintage wireless shows. Oh, hang on, it's jumped. Done a big jump. I'm still trying to catch up. Still trying to catch up here. Where am I? Still got candy and gingerbread and all sorts cascading down over the screen. That's quite good fun, that, isn't it? Will you? I don't know, Rob. You tell me. It is Bristol, H. Neil. Welcome. Portishead? It's got to be Bristol somewhere, isn't it? It's definitely Bristol. So I didn't know what street it was. Salford, Bristol, Dave. Salford in Bristol. Whee! We got some candy. Thank you, Rob. Yeah. Good stuff. What else can we say about this? So if you notice, this one hasn't got, let's zoom out a little bit. This one hasn't got the little swivelly bit in it. Can you remember the other one had like a little piece that came out? So this would have been one for the original battery because it's got the cutout there, look. And there's no swivelly bit on it. We've got various stampings on it. We've got a 38 marked there. I don't know what that means. Looks at 119. That's probably someone that's just marked the timber. Always good to see these things, isn't it? God knows what they meant back in the day, but somebody somewhere would have known it. BS18 3DX. See, the leather cloth in the back there is amazing, isn't it? So, I mean, you could potentially sacrifice the inside to fix the outside, if you know what I mean. Because there is a join in it. You know, there's a join in the leather cloth just here. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not. But yeah, you can just about see there is like a little join there. Touching that thing again, aren't I? Yeah, there is a little join there, but I think what they've done is they've cut this whole front here and the top is all one piece. So you could match it in because there's a line of dots there that you could match potentially. But you'd have to be really good to get that to stick down so nobody noticed. But I'm sure you could scan this, couldn't you, and make up some sort of template? I don't know. There's got to be a way to do it. There's got to be a way to recreate that pattern. There must be. So we've still got the swivel base underneath. Again, we've got some fairly decent unmarked cloth on that as well. Back panel's gone slightly yellowy, but you can see from inside the back what it would have looked like originally. So as I say, I have got the chassis for that one. I don't know where, but I have got it. And I have got another one of these that's in even worse condition, and this is the better of the two. So I do keep looking out for them from time to time, but I haven't seen one for a while now. Magna. A replacement couplet? What's a couplet, Aaron? BS18 is no longer used. Okay. 34732, a bit newer then, Rob. Dave Tipton could do that, couldn't he? What exactly is the composition of leather cloth? It's just a vinyl, really, with a cloth back in Danish. I have got some knocking about somewhere, but not to hand, have I? I did have some red stuff down here. Is that in there? be careful because I don't want to trash my computer. No, I can't get to it at the moment, but yeah, it's basically vinyl with a cloth backing. Yeah, PP8 battery is interesting, isn't it? So you can still get a PP8 battery, but are you sure it's a PP8? So you can still get these electric fence batteries that are PP8s. That says it's 9 volt though. I don't think it is. That is a 6 volt, I think. PP9, that's the batteries that John does there. So he's still advertising those by the looks of it. The most common solution is just to make up a battery tray with 4 C cells in it in line. They fit in there quite nicely. Yeah, there's lots of these PP8 battery, and they are 6 volts, look. And this one, for example, see, that says 9 volts there, look. But it definitely said 6 volts. Yeah, there you are, 6 volts. Double PP8. £17.64 if you fancy one. But I don't think that would be any good, because if you look at the terminals on the top, they appear to be, yeah, it's not the same. Not the same. Viovet. Just trying to see if there is a picture of an original PP8. And if I type in vintage, there was a site that did lots of them. Ah, here we are. What's that? Royal Signals, there you go. That's the one I was trying to think of, the Royal Signals. So if anybody's not aware of this this website, it's royalsignals.org/battery. So let me copy that in the chat. Excuse me while I do that. I'll pop that in the chat for you if you want to have a look along with me. So basically, they tell you how to make your own. They give you the templates to make your covers for your batteries. So they did have. I mean, look at all these. 90 volt batteries. E14. Yeah, there it is. There it is. PP8. That's the one. That is the one that you want. So if you were to print this out onto card and laminate it, build yourself a little battery box inside of it, you would have an original battery. I don't know how they've done the back side of that. There's another one there, slightly different, is it? Ah, that's the two parts of it. Okay, so you've got two parts. You've got one end and you've got the other end. That's actually really clever, and that's a picture of an original one there, look. I wonder what year that was from. You know, that looks a lot more modern than the radio. This is more the sort of style for this radio, I suspect, but I don't know when these would have been available up to. Yeah, that's it there. So yeah, how about that? Make your own PP8, all you RT1 owners. But say later in production, like the beige one here, they actually gave you the option to put PP1 in. Yeah, thought I'd share that with you. Interesting stuff. Penguin. Yeah, it's not really right though. No, it's a 6 volt. It was either the PP1, which we've got the replica there, so that fits in the newer ones with the little piece that slots down. But the older ones, you do need a PP. Well, you can still put a PP1 in there, but yeah. So you should now all be able to get a link to the schedule, because I did put it in a YouTube post yesterday, and I put it on my Facebook page. So those of you that aren't following me, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. What else am I on? That's about it. I was on WhatsApp as well, but I couldn't get that to work for some reason. I don't know, just didn't like it. So let me pop the link to the schedule if I can find it. Your channel, go to the community, I'll put in posts. That's a long link, isn't it? That's a very long link. I'll copy that link in anyway. I mean, it will abbreviate it, but if you click on it, you'll get to that spreadsheet, and you can view what's coming up on the live streams. If I can get back to my screen. Oh, it's too long. Doesn't like that, I don't think. No, it won't let me post it. I need to do one of those tiny URLs. Blue Sky, what on earth is that, Bob? That beer's all gone, which is a shame, because I like that. I must be able to get a link to it somehow. Anyway, let's have a look at it anyway. We can have a look. We can have a look. Can we zoom in here? So it looks like tomorrow we're going to be looking at the Roberts Rambler for Chris. So I've altered the timings on that because I have got darts tomorrow. I do need to message the other team's captain to make sure that they're going to be about. And I have potentially got darts on Thursday, but I've not got anything in there yet. But it might be that this one runs into there anyway. So I need some suggestions maybe for that one, or I'd pull one of these other ones forward. Saturday I've got my works Christmas do, so I've had to put that one a little bit earlier. I might have to go earlier again on that one, so watch this space for Saturday. How do I share it then? Copy link. So let me see if I can put that link in. No, still it won't let me do it. So you need to go to the Facebook post if sorry, the YouTube post that I put in if you want the link to that. And we'll, oh no, let's put Outlook on there. We don't want Outlook. We don't want that. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's not giving me the option to link to it anymore, so I don't know whether it's view only. It's because I clicked the link on YouTube. But if you go to my front page and click on posts, you'll see this post here. No, this one here. I wonder if I can share that post. No. Oh yes. Copy. Let's try that. Let's try that. Yay! Let me post that. Look, there you are. So if you go to that link there, you can click on the link to the schedule and see what's coming up. We will fit something in for Thursday. I haven't decided quite yet what it'll be, but it'll be something. Yes, so I think we've pretty much done that to death, so I am going to call it a day there. YouTube post, no worries, Joe. We'll have a quick chat a minute before I sign off, but we're pretty much there. You're on Blue Sky. Never heard of Blue Sky. That's what those of you that left Twitter joined. Or X as it is now. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. Bro. Oh, yes. Advent calendar. Well said, well said, Tim. Just as well I've got you guys looking after me, isn't it? Right, because we forgot. We've got to see if Sandra can get today's. Let's get her up and have a look. Nearly forgot the advent calendar. Look. Let's get that water out of the way because that's going to go for a burn, isn't it? Number 2. Coming number 2. Where are you? I'm looking for it. I can't see it. Is it not beyond my pint glass? Is it? No. Ah, I can see it. I see it. Oh, thank you, Rob. You found a bigger box for your RP30. Nice one. Anybody spotted it yet? I can see it. Front axle, Tim's in. Tim was in first today. It's quite a long one, this, isn't it? No comments. Oh, what is this? What's going on here? It's so big. Oh, that's some serious. I sort of remember these screwdrivers. So they've got like I think were these stainless? I don't know, but they've got the extra bit so you can get a spanner on them, give them some real stick. So that's, what size is that? That is a 7 by 125 by 1.2. It's basically a 5-inch 7mm flathead flare tip screwdriver. How about that? Nice. So that means I've got 2 now. I do like the red handles. See, they've gone different to last year. Was that wasn't it? So they've gone black and red now. We've already had green and red previously. They could do red and green next time, I suppose. There's lots of combinations, isn't it? Chrome vanadium. Yeah, it does. It is chrome vanadium. I'm sure it is. You don't say it on there, but oh, it's actually got a. It's got a strikeable head as well. So this is proper sort of mechanics screwdrivers, isn't it? Because that's metal, so that the shank goes right the way through the screwdriver, and you can actually hit that with a hammer. I haven't got any of those like that actually. So another addition to the tool set. In fact, I had an idea because I don't know if you remember, but last year we talked about a portable toolkit. Well, I actually built that portable toolkit, but I never got around to releasing a video on it. So one of those gaps we'll fill with the portable tool set. Anyway, there you are, people. Thanks again for watching today, for the super chats. And if you're liking what you see, hit the subscribe button and come and join us in chat. It's good fun. And you can push all the buttons to make snow fall and presents drop from the sky and gingerbread men and candy canes. It's madness. It's madness. I can't help myself. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day there, people. Say, if you've got any comments, any ideas for the RT1 restorations, anywhere I can get handles made or leather cloth made, or vinide or rexine, whatever you want to call it, then let me know. And I'll see you tomorrow. And we're raining everything. So I still haven't done the Patreon and channel members, but thank you guys. You pretty much bought most of my portable tool set, which I will add into that calendar later. Cheers everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. A little bit earlier tomorrow, so any different, I'll let you know. I've got to find the right buttons now. Bye for now.